Joining me also on the telecast right now is Dr. Veerendra Heggade. He is an Indian philanthropist and a hereditary administrator of this over 800-year-old Sri Kshetra Dharamshala, which is located in Dakshin Kannada in Karnataka. Welcome, Dr. Veerendra Heggade, on the telecast with us on NewsX. And of course, we are celebrating the grand installation of the idol of Lord Ram in the Ram temple in Ayodhya just a few days from now. How do you view this celebration?
It's a wonderful preparation. I have gone through the preparation. It is a beautiful preparation that has happened, including Prime Minister is participating, Mr. Modi. And I'm happy that a lot of anxiety has been generated in the country. All are anxious to watch the program, but fortunately, because of the channels and the media, we are able to see the sitting at home. Otherwise, only lucky ones could have seen it. Today, we can see from the whole nation can watch the function as it is going on.
How do you feel that Lord Ram and Ramayana are intrinsically linked to the grand temples of southern part of our country?
South India, you see, we have a very strong base for our Puranas, because we are growing with from childhood we have grown with the folk art. Every folk art has the story of Ramayana. So Ramayana, without story of Rama and Ramayana, no folk art or no other cultural activities can be carried on. So we are growing with the Rama, growing with Rama and his spirit. So we are so much attached to Rama, Rama's life, Rama's personality, Rama's contribution to the social network. So we are growing with him. So we are very close. We feel that he is still alive and he is with us. We don't think it is an imaginary story or it is a story created. We feel that Rama is with us and we feel his presence every moment.
Now, how do you view that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's initiative to revive the Kashil Tamil Sangamam?
PM has initiated in a very good way. In fact, his personal interest and involvement is what is appreciated, because half-hearted approach or political approach will not give the delivery. It will not deliver the important factors. So today, we feel that his participation is total, and from his heart, he is associating with the program. So the program success depends on the involvement, interest, and his individual interest in the program. I think it's a very important thing that no half-hearted effort should be made. It's always total dedication, total hard work, and total planning, total delivery is very important. I think he has done all that in one way. We are very proud of him, and we are very proud of the Ram Janmabhoomi program.
What, according to you, is the legacy of the rulers of the southern part of the country, as well as illuminaries, elite members of the southern part of the country in spreading Hinduism in the Indian subcontinent and even in southeast parts of Asia?
In South India, we are very much attached to Ramayana because we have a very strong, as I said, we have very strong folk art stories. So Ramayana is one of the inspirations that we get from childhood. So from childhood, we are getting inspired by Rama's personality, Rama's stories. So Rama especially, we accept him for several things, like in the time of crisis, we remember him, because everyone has to undergo some time in his life, some sort of crisis. So we feel that he has faced many issues. He was about to be throned as the king, and he was supposed to leave the palace and go to the forest. Second thing, he lost his father. Third thing is he had to go with his brother and wife to the forest. So all that, if you see that these are the difficulties that he has faced. Though we enjoy the story in film or in other, but if you go deep into the matter, can you imagine a person's agony, tremendous pressure on him when he loses his father, when he loses his kingdom, when he has to go to the forest with his wife, and the way they were sleeping in the palace, they had to sleep on the floor in the forest. And the sort of enemies that he had to face. He had a lot of enemies in the forest, unknown enemies. There were Rakshasas, there was demons, there was so many other enemies. So he had to face all of them. So finally, when he lost his wife, he was determined to get her back to his custody, because no man can have this type of agony. Don't think any other person can face this other than Rama, to have who lost his wife, and he had to fight the strongest person in the on earth, Ravana, to get back his wife. So he trained the monkeys, he trained the vanaras, he made them to come together. He had to take the help of very weak people. But his motivation, his determination, his action to motivate them, to see that they fight for him, that was what he got. He had to fight with the strongest enemy, with the weakest army. But the determination and the commitment, the devotion was so strong that it could wipe out the strongest Rakshasas. So this is a model story for every one in the world, that he has to face unknown persons, unknown enemies, unknown time, and he has to face them, he has to fight with them, and he has to keep himself cool. Rama is known for keeping his cool. He never lost his patience. He never lost his determination. He was very firm, he was very cool, he was very quiet, and still he was determined to win over the wicked. So he had to stay in a forest without a base. To fight an enemy, you need a base. But there was no base in his forest. But he still fought. And he was keeping his head cool. Even while fighting with Ravana, or his brothers, or his largest army, he kept his cool, he fought with the enemies, and he succeeded in getting back his wife. So all this give an inspiration to us in life. We may have to face so many. We always quote the instances from Ramayana when we undergo certain stress. We say we get stress, we get a lot of problems, challenges. But then how do we remember, how do we face them? You say, it's nothing, this is all faced by Rama in his lifetime. He has faced worse situations, he has faced worst enemies. So be cool, be strong in your heart, and keep your head cool, you can be known. This is the message, strongest message we take from Ramayana.
Could you also shed light into the legacy and history of Sri Kshetra Dharmasthal?
Dharmasala is a place of worship. Lord Manjunatha Swami is the main deity in the temple. So Manjunatha Swami is Shivalinga, as you can see in the photo here. This is the Shivalinga worshipped in the temple, and Sri Manjunatha Swami is the main deity, presiding deity in the temple. So we are known for a word called Matavida Manjunatha. The word is very important in Manjunatha. A word said should be followed. You cannot just say a word. Like Rama, Rama is known for keeping up his word and vachan. So he said something, he will keep it up. So we expect our devotees to be so. We expect our devotees to keep up their word. So it is known for Nayadan. And it's a place where we feed all the people who visit the temple. From unknown time, we have been feeding people. And it is a known place for Annadana. Then education, we have got many education institutions, including a medical university. We have Aushadana, we have many hospitals. Manjunatha himself is a Mrutyunjaya, he himself is a healer. So we take himself as a Aushadidana Lord. Plus Abhayadana. Abhayadana is giving alms, protection to anybody who seeks it. So people come with different purposes, different objectives, different problems. They surrender to the Lord and they get solved of their problem. So this Manjunatha Swami's place in Dharmasala is very well known for Abhayadan. We have many programs also, practical programs also to support this. For example, rural development, self-employment training institutes, and hostels, and so many other activities. which support this. So Manjunath Swami is very well known in Karnataka, and his grace is in every village, in every corner of our state.
There are many political leaders from North and from South who are trying to create a North-South divide for their petty politics. Do you feel the temples of South India can help bridge that divide?
It was earlier, before independence, all those feelings were there. Even linguistic district states were there. We are linguistically divided by the states. But today, after 75 years of independence, I cannot say that we have any such difference. South-North differences have come down, and it should come down. And we have same problem. Human beings are same. Our problems are same. For example, this year we had very poor rainfall, and late months we had very heavy rainfall. Now we don't want rain. We don't expect rainfall. We have heavy rain. So whether it is south, north, east, west, we have the same problems with nature, with political issues and all that. So I wish that these differences should be forgotten. We should feel that we are all Indians, we are one, we live together, and our issues are same. We support North, support South, North for whenever there is a crisis, calamity, or whenever need comes. So there is no such differences. It has been coming down very strongly in the past 50 years.
Should there also be more delegations from various South states sent to Ayodhya, and should there also be religious delegations from northern part of the country, for example from Ayodhya, Varanasi and Mathura, to be sent to South India temples? And do you think this is going to help in ensuring that this narrative of North-South divide is tarnished, it's removed?
It is good to be sent from North-South because culturally and spiritually, we are slightly different from North. Our following, our understanding of religion, is slightly different from North. So we are, especially my place, we are very close to Kerala. Our Kerala and Karnataka culture is very strong in spiritual and religious activities. So when we go there, we feel the strong faith in people of North. Sometimes we feel the difference also in this. So it is good that if delegations are sent from South to North, South to, especially to Rama Janmabhoomi, to understand it, and the present situation, the Janmabhoomi glory has to be such that we have to surrender to Rama, surrender to his glory, and surrender ourselves to the Almighty and take his inspiration. It's not only the spiritual inspiration, it is also the practical life message we should take of Rama. And every house should. We have a very strong Yakshagana program, a folk art program, which has, like Kathakali, we have a very strong art form. So this art form, every day we play Ramayana stories, and people are very strongly understanding Rama and Rama stories. But it's good that if you send delegations from South to Ayodhya and understand it.
What is the message that you would like to give to the world on the occasion of Ayodhya Ram Temple consecration?
I would say that Ayodhya is in the heart of every person in India. It is not only to those who are very close to every Indian, every person in India, every person, irrespective of religion. Because I won't say that Rama is only for Hindus. He inspires all the other religions, people of all different cultures and sects. So we have a very strong impression of Rama inside us. So I feel that most of these people should see the channels, and they should understand Rama's stories, and folk art and other art forms should depict more of Rama's message. So this message of understanding, harmony, living together, and facing problems is very important. Let this message be very strongly understood by our countrymen. This is my message.
How do you think religion can be used as a powerful, influential tool to unite the people of the country?
It is definitely, we have to unite people in the country. So this act of the renovation of Ayodhya is a very crucial thing to the oneness of the country, because we feel we are together. We don't feel that we are having differences in our following and understanding. But sometimes we feel different only in our following and practice. So let this message of harmony and unity go well in the country, and I wish that everybody, especially women and children, they have to follow the path of Rama very strongly.
Thank you so much for joining us on the telecast.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.